Okay, I got the bolts for my putting my stand together that I was waiting for. So I started doing that. Now, I don't know which way I want it. If it's the tall side, up. I could have the motor up like that. It would be like that. So I could bolt right onto there. But I wanted to put 1/4 inch pieces coming out to it. I originally wanted it the long way back so that it had no chance of tipping. I think I'm going to stick with that. I think I'm going to stick with that, and then I'm going to put a platform here, piece of plywood over this, so that I could clamp and lay stuff on there. But yeah, it won't tip. And as far as the prop clearing down here, it'll be at the edge of a table, so it'll never run with it, you know, like that. So what I want is pieces of 1/4 inch material. Don't know how high I want it though. I think I'd like to have it up like that. Alright. I'm just trying to vision it in my head, because this is not so. If I do that and then put sliding nuts in here, then I can move it. Same thing here. So I'll have to make 4 more of these nuts. And then I want my piece to be a 1/4 inch thick and about 2 inches long. So, let's see what we've got here. There's a piece right here that would work. This would make 1. I need 4. Do some hunting here. There's another piece. That one These would make the bottom ones, the two bottom ones, because they're 3 inches long. The top ones I wanted 2 inches long. So if I could find a couple pieces that are just a couple inches long. Oh, I didn't put my mic on. It's laying over here. I don't know if you heard any of that. You had to put my mic on here. Clip it on there. Stick it in here. Comes out the bottom. Put it around and put it on my back pocket. There. Now you can probably hear me. You can probably hear me now. I found 2 pieces here anyway. For the bottom ones. The bottom 2. Now I need a couple more for the top. And I only want them about 2 inches long, which is right here. 300. This would make one. I'll have to do some cutting on it, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. Make chips. One more small piece here, come on. It's in here, but I'd have to move it down quite a ways. I'll take this. Alright. We got some material. So let's get over to the mill. I have some sheet metal laying on the mill right now that I was planning on putting as a backing plate on there, but I just changed my mind. Alright, I can swing the camera around here and point you at the mill. A little further, a little further. Oh, geez. Go Friday. I don't want you to focus on that vise. Alright, I'm going to leave you just like that. And I'm going to take this box off of here. This is a box of various pieces of scrap. I almost had a big enough piece for my cam, but it's not quite. It's A2, it's good material. That's what I'd like to make that cam out of. Lots of little pieces that I acquired along the way. H13 material. I don't have a way of heat treating it. I should seriously look at used. Oh, the bottom is falling out of this. Look at some used heat treat ovens. I had a chance of getting one once, and I I was gonna go get it. The guy just wanted it gone, and but it was quite a distance for me. I can't remember exactly where it was. It was quite a ways away, and somehow I didn't go. I should have, but that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know where I'd put it in here. I'd have to wire it in. Probably be in one of the corners. All right, enough jabbering. Let's get at it here. If you've heard my battery or my pickup story, this is a bolt for battery cable. You know, battery cable connector onto battery. It stripped the threads out of the battery, so I pulled that out of the end of the cable and put in a 3/8 instead of a 5/16, and that pickup drove me nuts trying to figure out what was going on with it. But it doesn't have injectors. It has carburetor. It has injectors in the carburetor. It's not a throttle body. But anyway, it must have been dirty because I kept thinking that it sounded like it was not getting enough gas. And then, so I poured some gas down in there to see if it would straighten it out. Nope, it made it worse. So then I thought, well, geez, it's flooding. And I played around with it and took the spark plugs out, checked them. I thought, well, maybe the spark plugs are fouled up. And then I looked at them, and they looked actually pretty good. They looked like they were running lean, though. They were a brown, tannish, real light tan color. You know, signs of a lean running engine. And so I found some old cleaner, carbon injector cleaner on shelf in my shop here that have been sitting on the shelf for years. So I had a full tank of gas. I poured 2 of those in. And actually they were opened and half of them were gone. So they were only half bottles. And I poured them in. And I let it run. It sat there. Toot, 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 toot. And you couldn't put it in gear. It would just die. No power whatsoever. And my wife came home. She was gone. And my wife came home. And I let it sit there and run. And when she came home, all of a sudden, it just came out of it. Started running the way it was supposed to. And so far, knock on wood, it's been running the way it's supposed to. That pickup has never ever let me down. When this whole thing started, I was coming home, and it started poop 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 missing and running terrible. I didn't think I was going to get home. It got me home. That pickup has been a good pickup since the day I bought it. And anyway, it got me home. Got me into the driveway, and then decided, well, that's enough. And I don't know. I don't know. I thought maybe, for a while there, I thought, well, maybe the oxygen sensor is screwing everything up, and I can't remember if I ever changed that oxygen sensor on that thing or not. I'm thinking I did. I don't remember. I don't remember now if I changed that or not. You know, changing the oxygen sensor can be a real bitch, getting them out, you know, out of their port. Crawl underneath there and you got a wrench on them. And the best way is to take and heat them up. Heat them up nice and warm, not red hot or anything, but heat them up nice and hot. And then they'll usually come loose. And so anyway, that took away a day of my out in the shop, being out in the shop. I was in the process of going to move my test equipment for alternators. I have a test stand that I got to get moved. I got all the regulators, brushes, bearings, bushings. That's almost all of that's moved. I still have some armatures and stuff to move, but and it's all father-in-law stuff that I had bought before he passed away. We want to go faster than that. Come on. You know, sometimes this belt switching here can be just be fine and easy to do, just boop, done. And sometimes it's just a pain. That might be too fast now. I did have one alternator that I had to work on, and then he hasn't came and got it yet, so I don't know what the scoop is there. I don't know what it's for. I'm guessing one of his tractors is 24 volt. And I don't know if he realizes that you can take any 12 volt alternator and change it to a 24 volt just by changing the voltage regulator in the inside. You know, you change the voltage regulator and you got a 24 volt. So I had a twin to it laying there. I told him, I says, if I can't fix it, I do have one here for you. So I looked at it and cleaned it up, cleaned the commutator plates, the slip rings, and put it back together, put it on test stand. I didn't have decent batteries, so I didn't test what it was putting out, but it was, as far as amperage, but it was putting out what is it, about 28 or 29 volts. I can't remember. Anyway, it was fine. Pretty good sized chunk that I'm taking off. That was a pretty good sized chunk I took off of there. All right. All right. Where'd my calipers go? I want to take and make them a decent number here. So they're 1 inch 90 right now. So take 90 thou off the other side. I like to keep them like I say a standard number. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Got her 1 inch wide then. Could put 4 radiuses on the ends of them too. Nah. All right, next, do the same thing. That was pretty close to a rapid across there. I don't know how many inches a minute because I don't have a gauge telling me, but I'm guessing 30. All right, now these are the 2 longer ones. They'll be the bottom. Now for the 2 top ones, I got to mill this down. And plus they're only going to be 2 inches long. So it's squaring up block time. All right, take that out of there. And nope. Nope. Got to get the right combination here, or get the right parallels. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, now I need shorter parallels again. Because we're gonna take the side that was down, was to the back. We're gonna put that down and put the side that we just milled to the back. It's the plan anyway. And right here. Really nice day today it was. We went for a walk, took the brats for a walk, and I almost made another video short, or whatever you want to call it, and let's go this way. I'm gonna go down to 1 inch again. And calipers. I just want to put a scratch mark on here so I can see where the 1 inch mark is. Okay, just want to take that scratch. Should be fine. Come on here. Camera shut off, I turned it back on. I cranked it up 185. Alright, that should be 1 inch. Well, let's give her a measure. 1 inch, of course, though it's 500 thou thick. We got to take 250 thou off of it. Alright, now we need the different parallels again. This time, I take these, grip on them. And we want to take off 250. This time we don't need no bar in there. And get my tapper. Tap it down. All right. Touch, move off, and I'm going to take 200. I'm going to take 200 thou cut. 1, 2. Oops, went past 2. And we'll see where we're at. We are at 310, 60 thou. Tapper. And 50, 60. Not quite on there. There we go. Had a little bit of a lip on the back that went a little too far over. Okie doke. 250. 1 inch. And it should be about 2 inches long. 2 inches 35. But that's fine. That is fine. All right. The only thing we got to mill in this one, we got to mill the width too. So let's open her up, and since we're set at 250, The bottom of this one is just fine the way it is. I'm going to tap that down if I can. Yep. The other side is an extruded surface, which is fine for this clamp. Well, it's not really a clamp, but a bracket. All right, and mill that to 1 inch. Change parallels again. Put these away. Go back to that thin parallel I had. I think it was this one. I don't have my arrows. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say I didn't have my arrows over here. All right. See where we're at. $430. I'm going to deburr that, put that side down. I did some more modeling on the Hodgkins. I've got most of the main parts done. Cylinder head is the last main part that I gotta model up, which they're gonna be a little bit fun to model up, but I'll get her. I used to do that kind of stuff, so for a living, so I'll figure it out one way or another. All right. Oops, that's the side I milled. I just milled. I want the side that I didn't mill down. I want that poking up. 430, let's zero it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 30. Well, that should do it. Now, just got to figure out where to put holes.